Hello, ladies and gentlemen, how you doing today? Lots of people talk lots of negative thing about Apex Legend, but only limited amount of pro who wanted to sit with devs for a long hours and discuss how they can improve the game. What meta they wanted to see, not just for a comp scene, but all the casual and rank players, and Hakis is one of them. I have been following him since he joined the Alliance like 4 years ago. He always loved to discuss with devs during the LAN events. He doesn't start the raging on blah 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 thing. He is the type of player who wanted to sit with devs and talks the best thing that will improve the game for the all player basis. So last night he talked lots of things about meta, rank and solo queue experience. So let's start the video with Hakis.
Hey, Hakis, long question. Fate don't know about the only reason he's playing Epic is because his videos get views. Otherwise, the game is not only fun for him, he's not only playing because it's fun. Would you rather play another game if you could make 7 income? Like, even though, like, the normal game of Apex still sucks, but the competitive side is still very, very fun. Like, that's why I feel bad for you guys, because you guys don't get to play comp, so you guys don't get to have fun. But, I mean, competitive Apex is still very, very much fun. And as long as competitive Apex is fun, I'm good. Like, Fade is not a competitive player, right? Like, he plays pubs and sometimes ranked, but he doesn't do comp. So, like, I understand that the game is not fun for him and he's playing it strictly for money. Like, that's completely understandable. But I think all comp players can agree that we have more fun than everybody else. I mean, that's kind of like the only reason Apex still gets views is when tournaments are on, right? Like, tournaments are basically carrying the viewership of Apex. Like, there's nothing else that's kind of exciting. Like I always say, for 3 years, Apex has been dead. Yeah, I mean, okay. I mean, this is the lowest Apex has ever been, so now you can kind of say it, but it's not dead, it's just boring. Like, that's the problem. Like, they haven't done anything, like, new in so long. Like, they've just been recycling the same content for about 5 years now, which is, like, the biggest problem. It's just gotten stale and boring. Like, all the default game modes on Apex just suck. Like, pubs suck, ranked sucks, LTMs fucking suck. Like, it's just... the base game modes in Apex are just bad, and that's boring, and they haven't done anything to fix it. But Apex is still the best BR out there in terms of, like, gunplay and movement and everything. It's still the best BR by far. Like, gunplay, movement, legends, yada yada yada, still the best BR by far. It's just that the core game modes in Apex are just boring and fucking depressing. That's the only problem. I genuinely think, chat, if they just fucking made solo queue ranked and sandbox, added R5 to the game, we would gain back, like, we would break records of in player base, like, highest players ever. I love Apex, but I'm a casual weekend player, and for players like me, it sucks so much. Yeah, I mean, that's the problem with Apex. If you don't have a full squad to play with and you just play casually, then, like, you don't deserve to play Apex in the dev's eyes. That's the biggest problem. If you're a solo player and you play this game, you're worthless in EA's eyes. That's the problem. That's why you're losing so many players. And that's also why so many, like, 3 stacks don't play the game when they don't have their full stack on. It's like, I mean, Ali, for example, like, take her as an example. You don't play the game at all unless you have a full squad to play with. Like, I very much doubt that you play the game solo at all. So every time you don't have friends on, you just won't play the game. Am I wrong there? Like, that's a very common example of, like, the problem with Apex, is that you have no game modes to play if you don't have a full squad to play with. And nobody wants to play alone, because the game is awful when you play alone. And I have no friends, and that's the biggest problem too. Like, Apex is a game that promotes 3 stacking and only caters to people that have friends, but they have no systems, no good systems on actually finding friends and people to play with in general. There's no point in playing the game if you're a duo or a solo, because it's just so much harder. The game is 10 times, 20 times, 100 times harder if you don't have a 3-man to play with. Apex has been telling its players for almost 6 years now that you are a worthless human being if you don't have friends. And that's just terrible fucking model to base around your game. And we're starting to lose player because of it. What's the meta change you're hoping for? I mean, I don't know if you guys saw this, but they're introducing legend bans for next year in ALGS. And I would love to see... I guess you can't really do that if they're introducing legend bans, but I would love to see, like, a role lock. Assault, skirmisher, recon, support, controller. Like, you have to pick one of each, you know? Like, I think that would be a lot of fun. It would be nice if you could lock, like, a role. So you have to pick a support, you have to pick an assault, and you have to pick a skirmisher. That way you don't have the double support meta. Like, I feel like the double support meta is kind of cringe. Like, having Newcastle or Gibby is great. I love that. Like, having one of them is it's amazing. Like, having one support character is amazing. Having 2 is AIDS. I would love to see, like, a form of, like, soft lock. They need to introduce solo queue ranked. If they don't introduce solo queue ranked to Apex, it's GG's, man, for the casual player base. Like, Apex will always have comp to rely on. That's, like, the biggest thing. Apex will always have comp to rely on, the same way Counter-Strike has always had comp to rely on throughout its entire existence. We'll always have comp Apex to rely on. That part is no problem. The problem is the casual gameplay, like the casual player base. That's the one that needs saving. What about duo ranked? If you're a duo, go fuck yourself. Either split up or find a third. Like, I hate the fact that we even like considered like catering to duos. Like, that's like the one thing that I fucking like pisses me off. It's like duos should not be catered to whatsoever. Solo or 3-stack, not the middle.
Hanging door. Hanging on door. Walking up to me.
I think crack.
Resing now, he's sticking. Oh my
You're the
god.
best. So I'm 1 HP on Watson.
Got that done.
Dead. In the corner.
Got that.
What's the one?
All done.
This is gonna sound weird. This is why I never had a problem dressing up as a girl, or like I've had a dude kiss me before. Like, it doesn't bother me at all.
I got rush.
On about.
1 HP on castle.
One's aping me, aping me.
Okay, I'll.
Yeah, try and get out. Try and get out on the side. I'm dead.
We're about to snipe down it. Bus is out, Rogue.
You see why you don't need to micro me, Messiah?
Split right, the king.
Oh my god, yeah.
What am I doing? Just can't do it. He's running back, he run back to the doorway. Shit.
Alright, well,
Fuck, he's wrong, that kid.
alrighty. Crack lifeline. One shot lifeline.
No, you didn't kill her. Dades, what have you done? Dades, what have you done?
It's time to go back.
Alright, bro. Yeah, get a kill. Oh my.
Momentum. Back again.
I'm jumping in.
Give me one. Give me that. Give me that.
Holy f, this guy's just like.
Oh my god!
Knocked him. Third resing.
Nanny on lifeline. Nice.
Let's go.
Oh my god!
Have one. Dead.
But this thing going. Yeah.
My god!
In the cave. Oh.
Enemy. Oh, I got sent. I might be dead. Yeah, I'm dead. I got.
Oh, okay. I'm alone.
Does it even... Bro, what am I getting stunned by?
I'm talking to you, Savage. Look up. You can rest me in a sec.
They're climbing up behind it. I have Halo. I'm dead.
I can't. We're inside.
Have one.
I'm dead. We got one.
Dead. Last one. Yeah.
I'm stopping.
Give me one. Give me that.
He died.
Have 50. I have no drone.
Yeah, play where?
There's the fucking Jimmy.
Last one. Have.
Shit.
Nice.
Thank you.
Okay.
Ouch.
Keeping. I'm so dead.
Netting.
I've got no go back favor, bro.
I knocked one. It's my bang out. We should gain a staircase. I 100 bangered one. I re-knocked the Ash too. Only one. One. He's one.
Finishing me for this one.
Front door. Bottom door.
Ready.
Us.
On you.
Let me know your thoughts on this video in the comment section, and if you are new here, make sure to leave a like and subscribe to my channel for more interesting video. Hasta la vista, baby.